man.
Back on the Midnight Marauding.
You already know, man. Shit is crazy and the atmospherical things, man. Why does life is... Can we just start with life is crazy?
Life is so crazy.
Life is crazy, bro. I'm telling you right now. If you just joining in, like it up. Let us know where you tapping in from. You know what I mean? Let us know where you tapping in from. It's going to be a nice one today. A lot of shit's going on. Oh, a lot has transpired. A lot has transpired. Especially with this first of all, with all the titles is self-explanatory right now. Like, it's crazy right now, B.
Wow.
We got this. I sent you the clips of the Olympic ceremonial shit, right?
Yeah, man.
Yo, nigga, what in the Greek
It's
mythology is going on?
It's mockery of the good Lord, you know, and
that's what the people are saying. The people are saying that they're mocking the Last Supper, and then I think the Olympics put out a statement that they were doing some portrayal of some Greek stuff or whatever the case. Try to clean it up. They try to clean it up.
Well, them Greek niggas was homos anyway.
Exactly. That's a fact. You know, that's a known fact. That's a known fact. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess shit, man. I guess we can start with that. I got a clip from what Stephen A had a take on it. You know, and based on the preponderance of evidence.
Preponderance of evidence.
You know, if I'm gonna take
he didn't even pass the ball.
yeah, like extra, yo, you know what I mean? Salute, yeah. Trav, salute, Trav. Oh, Trav tapped in. We about to go. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna go into it, man. I mean, I might give it another minute or so, but we're gonna go into the Stephen A. Smith's thoughts on the opening ceremony controversy that's happening in the Olympics. During the Olympics, I guess it was some type of Olympic performance, and I don't know what they want to call it, but a lot of people are outraged. A lot of people are outraged about it, and let's just hear what Stephen A's take on what he feels about it. Stephen A.
Olympics, please, and that would be the opening ceremony that took place this past Friday. Opening ceremony of the Paris Olympic Games. That's what I'm talking about here.
Hello,
to some people, it was spectacular. To others, not so much. The 4-hour telecast featured Olympic athletes making their entrances on boats that floated along the River Seine. In between the entrances, one group of performers sparked controversies amongst Christians worldwide. A group of drag queens and dancers.
Yo, if y'all don't know what, hold on, he about to go in. If y'all don't know Salute Jackie. If y'all don't know what's going on, basically, Stephen A. Smith is giving his take on the opening ceremony that happened at the Olympics, and it was like a drag queen bonanza.
It was a RuPaul show, nigga.
It looked like something from. I thought when I was flicking the channel that I was watching Drag Race or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
real shit, man. Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
Were pictured sitting at a long table in an image that some believed resembled Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, the portrait of Jesus Christ and his 12 apostles. Some called the imagery insulting and a mockery to the Christian faith. This is the official page of the Olympic Games, saying the interpretation of the Greek god Dionysus makes us aware of the absurdity of violence between human beings. That's the official Olympic Games page, okay? That's what they said. But needless to say, House Speaker Mike Johnson had his own interpretation, and he posted this on X Saturday. Quote, last night's mockery of the Last Supper was shocking and insulting to Christian people around the world who watched the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. The war on our faith and traditional values knows no bounds today, but we know that truth and virtue will always prevail, end quote. The post ends with the scripture from John chapter 1, verse 5. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has...
I love Stephen A. Smith. The light shines in the darkness. This nigga is dope. This nigga is a chameleon.
Yeah.
He's a chameleon. He can adapt to any. The light shines in the darkness. This nigga is the truth, man. I'm telling you, one of the best journalists we'll ever see. Let's keep going.
Overcome it, end quote. Look, there's a lot of backlash, as you can imagine. It was swift, from the artist who created the scene and from an Olympic spokesperson and the camps. Here's the statement she issued following the controversy. Quote, clearly there was never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group. On the contrary.
So this is the rebuttal to the backlash, basically. You know what I mean? From when he says she, or whoever, I guess the person who orchestrated this. It's a drag queen that's really out there. I guess really like, you know, with the way she puts together shit or whatever the case may be. But this is the rebuttal to the backlash. So yeah, here we go.
We really did try to celebrate community tolerance. Looking at the result of the polls that we shared, we believe that this ambition was achieved. If
that ambition was, and look at the wording. We tried to celebrate community tolerance. First of all, what community is tolerating it? Because your community, you gotta get the wording right. Community tolerance. What community are you celebrating that's tolerating it? Because not my community. Community I'm from. Not Nassau Road. You know what I'm saying?
No villain shit.
Yeah. What community? We're trying to celebrate community tolerance. What can you just push an agenda and trying to sneak shit in there and you got caught. And you got caught. You got caught. That's what happened. You got caught. Now check it out. Let's see what else. What else they, you know, how they try to wiggle out of it. No pun intended.
Any offense, we are, of course, really, really sorry. You should be sorry. You should be sorry. And let me tell you why you should be sorry. Because you should have made that intent clear before it happened. You should have made sure it wasn't depicting the Last Supper. You should have made sure nobody had the ammunition to say that it was. You should have made sure that in the process
of what he said if that was the case, you should have made that known before you put the broadcast on. Before you did that, you should have put that out there. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. This is what we're portraying, so no one gets it. No, you know what you was doing. And he said, "What do you?" She said, "What do you/we tolerating?" Yes, yeah, they did. No, real shit, man. I mean, they did what? I'm sorry, I don't even know what you responded to because I'm so passionate about the cover-ups here. You know what I mean? Salute, Neil Young.
It's no way to cover it up though. Like there's only been one depiction of that scenario that they played out in history. So what you gonna say you was doing? The last barbecue, nigga? Like, come on, this is not. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, this shit been around for centuries, nigga. Like, stop, man.
Did you say the last barbecue?
Cause, man, they be trying to do this shit, like.
They trying to cover it up. They
made a huge mistake. Exactly, Jackie. They made a huge mistake with that statement, man. Word.
He said they just jumped the rapper Twista right now in Chicago at a club. Gonna be on the news tomorrow. Shaking my head. Sad out here. Wow.
They jumped Twista?
That's crazy. They jumped Twista at a club? That's crazy, man. If I wasn't so on this subject right now, I would just pin that. I would just pin that. But that's breaking news. You at the club right now? They jumped Twista?
Shout out Twista, man. You know what I mean?
Celebrity overnight Twista. Not celebrity overnight Twista, but yeah. And this is crazy. So let's see what else Stephen A. got to say on this tape.
That going on that you highlighted exactly what it was supposed to be. Because, see, I got my own research here, okay? And I'm just reading. I got a one sheet right here in front of me. And I'm just reading from some of this stuff here. Obviously, it provoked outrage by religious conservatives around the world. According to them, and they're talking about all of this stuff. I want to remind y'all, drag artists, dancers, and others flanked Butch on both sides. Who is Butch? They're talking about DJ and producer Barbara Butch, an LGBTQ plus icon who calls herself, quote unquote, the love activist. Butch was wearing a silver headdress that looked like a halo as she got the party going on a footbridge across the Seine. Drag artists, dancers, and others flanked her on both sides. This is according to a CBS News correspondent by the name of Elaine Cobb reporting the specific.
Why all the sayings is like, hey, yo, flanked her, Elaine Cobb. Like, why it always got to be like, it just sounds crazy, zesty. Like, why is it gumbo? Everything just sounds zesty. He flanked her, Elaine Cobb. Like, geez, Louise. This just sound crazy. This sound crazy, man. But yeah, let's finish this up.
The ceremony that caused the offense, she says, was in fact a scene depicting Dionysus, the Greek god of wine. It was reportedly based.
The Greek god of wine.
There's a lot of backlash, as you can imagine.
The Greek god of wine. I'm sorry, because
I show disrespect to any religious group. On the contrary, we really did try to celebrate community tolerance. You should be sorry, because you should have made that intent clear before it happened.
I'm so excited.
I got a one sheet right here in front of me.
I kind of skipped a little bit of it.
An LGBTQ plus icon who calls herself, quote unquote, the love activist.
Love activist.
Butch was wearing a silver headdress that looked like a halo as she got the party going on a footbridge across the Seine. Drag artists, dancers, and others flanked her on both sides. This is according to a CBS News correspondent by the name of Elaine Cobb reporting the specific part of the ceremony that caused the offense, she says, was in fact a scene depicting Dionysus, the Greek god of wine. It was reportedly based on the Feast of the Gods, a 17th century painting by Dutch artist Jan Hermans van.
The Greek god of wine. It was portraying a feast. What were they feasting on, though? Because you know what the Greeks was doing when they got drunk. That's if you want to.
That's where the whole orgy shit came from, nigga.
Exactly. That's why that picture of Cupid shoot. When you see Cupid hitting the person with the arrow, it's another guy. And when you get hit with that arrow, you do what? Fall in love. So they depicting homosexuality right there with the Cupid. Valentine's Day is all some now cypher shit.
Cypher, God. All right.
Yeah, DJ, you already know what it is. I ain't smoking dust. I'm smoking this.
It'd be a whole different type of live.
Yeah, it'd be a whole different live. I ain't smoking no angel dust. That'd be crazy. Yeah. Of course, we're smoking that Tragach.
Yeah.
You know.
God's lettuce, nigga.
Mm-hmm. It's all love. It's all love. So I'm gonna go a little bit more Stephen A's piece, and then pause, and then we could kind of switch it up a little bit.
Sure. That hangs in the Magnum Museum in Dijon, Eastern France. The painting depicts an assembly of Greek gods on Mount Olympus for a banquet to celebrate the marriage of Thetis and Peleus. The figure seated at the table in the center has a halo of light behind his head. Thomas Jolly, the opening ceremony director, insisted in an interview with France's BFM TV that, quote, the Last Supper was not the inspiration behind the scene, explaining that Dionysus arrived at the table because he is the Greek god of celebration, adding that the particular sequence was entitled Festivity.
When I tell you it's a god of everything in Greek mythology, this nigga's the god of celebration. You got the god of spoons, the god of fucking gold cards. You got the god of fitted hats. They got the god for everything.
They got a god for everything. Word.
But every time they celebrate, there's some homosexual shit going on. So either way, all right, I see how you're trying to clean it up. But either way, kids watch the Olympics, man. Like this is the world on a world stage. It's the Olympics. Why we gotta portray any type of any of that? You know what I mean? Like why?
Because of that equality shit, man.
It's getting out of hand. You know what? If they're gonna do it at any Olympics, they should do it at the Special Olympics. That's what they should do. Since it's a mental disorder anyway, we should have all the LBGTQ that want to perform there, where it's other people that's diagnosed just like you know what I'm saying. I feel. Take that shit off the main stage.
They got some LGBTQ Down syndromes too, nigga. I've seen it.
That is probably the most hilarious shit ever, but I can't even. I'm not doing that joke. But yeah.
Yeah.
But this is what's going on, man. This is what's happening before, you know, this is what's happening on a main stage, and this is the imagery that we're putting out into the world right now, and it's just adding to the mystery of where this planet is going, right? You know what I mean? Like where are we really going? Where are we headed? It said, although LG will be happy to show up to the event. It's crazy, man.
Shit, wicked, man.
Yeah, it is, man. So I guess we can move on to the next topic, man. The next topic would be the Julio Foolio. So, are you familiar with that whole situation, the Julio Foolio?
Yeah.
Right. He had a party. He had the party, and you know, I guess he was putting his address up or whatever the case may be. Somebody put Julio Foolio's put that in the comments so I could pin it, so I could make that known that that's what we're talking about. Julio Foolio's killers in custody or something like that. Put that in the comments so I could pin it.
They about to slay all them niggas.
They about to slay all them niggas and the female that was with them.
Yeah, that's what I said. All them niggas.
Yeah. It's like
everybody. Florida got their thing on how they operate right now. You know, they separated themselves. If I'm not mistaken, they separated themselves as their own nation state.
Yeah, they are going to the Hooskow. That's where they're going.
Yeah, they about to get it. All of them.
And the shorty looks like, yo, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, she probably was the bait. Cause I'm like, she don't know like shit. I'm looking at the shooters right now, you know, allegedly, but they caught 3, and it's how many left? They caught 3.
2. It's supposed to be 5 altogether. They were saying.
Supposed to be 5 altogether.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So
and they had followed. They said they followed him from different events before they actually applied the pressure that they did.
Okay.
Yeah, you could pin Jackie comment right there.
Oh, Jackie put it there. She said, "Yeah, there you go, Jack. There you go, Jack. Bing.
You know how they caught him though?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I see. They caught him. It was a rainy day. It was a rainy day. It was like a rainy Florida day. Well, you mean how they knew where they was?
How they caught everything, like how they seen it all go down and all of that.
Nah, I kind of
Teslas, nigga.
Teslas.
In New York, just last month or the month before, in New York, they already said that the NYPD will be taking footage from Tesla owners' cars to utilize in cases.
What? So what? Teslas is a camera too? Like the camera?
Nigga, Tesla's got cameras all around the V, nigga.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yeah, and they constantly record 24/7. They don't, even when the car's off and just sitting there, it still records.
Come on. I never knew that.
No, we are watched right now, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Elon Musk, this nigga done took over Twitter. He done changed it to X. He's like the surveillance king right now, nigga. Like,
he is that. I guess so. Like, I never knew that. I never knew there was cameras. So basically, in the murder case, so all right. So he has the party. I guess he's posting his whereabouts, like, yo, the party's here, whatever the case may be. And so now I guess they run down there, and I guess people, his enemies, is watching this shit or whatever the case may be, because he's like, yo, pull up, I'm over here having a party and all that.
Probably more than likely.
So they shoot him
I
up.
think they said they drove. I think they said the niggas that did it drove from Jacksonville to Tampa. I can't remember where they said they drove, but they drove a nice little distance away from where it was or whatever to go down it. Like, the police, from the last I heard, them niggas like they done seen every step of the way. Nigga, like, they got these niggas riding around earlier, following the nigga from other events.
So they kill him at the pool party, and they get away, basically.
At the hotel, I think, yeah, wherever that was.
Yeah. Wow. So now, how did the Teslas come into play? It was that many Teslas around with them? Like, how did
all it take is one. All it take is one, and you know what I mean? And then you got the cameras in the buildings and all of that shit. Like, listen, the world is under surveillance right now, man. I warn all young niggas, like, yo, don't be out here on no shit, man. You're gonna get caught. The little nigga K Flock, right?
Yeah.
He's in jail right now.
K Flock, yeah, yep.
For an alleged murder, right?
From the Bronx, yeah, yep.
The person that they said did it was fully masked up. How the fuck you know it was him?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, how you know it was him, right?
They put this nigga behind bars, and the nigga was masked up, nigga, like you couldn't even see who it was.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, they said the name.
Doom, nigga. Well, for criminals, I'm no longer a criminal. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
At all, you know.
Look,
we left that alone.
This is a piece from it, right? Hold on, let me go here. This is a piece from it right here.
Where everybody tapping in at, man? Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, tap in. Let us know we are tapping in. I'm about to play audio from the news perspective on what happened, and just a little brief update if nobody heard it and know what's going on.
Right now at 5, 3 people have been arrested in the murder of a local rapper, and police are still searching for 2 more suspects. Charles Jones, also known as Julio Foolio, was murdered in Tampa last month while celebrating his birthday.
Here's for Jack's reporter Janice Harris is joining us live in the studio with these new details. So, Janice, how did these shooters know where Jones was located?
Well, according to Tampa Bay Police and the chief of police there, they followed his steps and probably followed him on social media as well as he was celebrating his birthday in that city. Tampa Police said 5 people in total plotted and planned to kill Charles Jones, following every step he made while celebrating his birthday and posting on social media. Tonight, 3 of those people are in the Duval County Jail, and police are still searching for 2 more. As Charles Jones, known as Julio Foolio in the music industry, was celebrating his birthday, he was being followed by 5 people. Tampa Police Chief Lee Burklaw explained.
A little more than a month ago, a group of individuals
with the goal of premeditated murder, traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa to commit a heinous crime in our city.
This is surveillance video of multiple gunmen ambushing and shooting Jones.
They are shooting at Charles now. He's the passenger in that car that's trying to flee. And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
Using 3 weapons, Jones died shortly after the shooting. Tampa homicide detectives and JSO worked together to find the shooters. Investigators say the 5 took extreme measures to cover up their crimes, but failed. 21-year-old Elisa Andrews, 21-year-old Isaiah Chance, 18-year-old Sean Gaithright, 30-year-old Rashad Murphy, and 27-year-old Davion Murphy are all accused of playing a role in Jones's death. And they're all facing 1 count of murder in the first degree and 1 count of conspiracy.
Surveillance video was critical in this investigation, as suspects were seen on video following Jones from location to location. This shows the lengths that these individuals were willing to go through and achieve that this murder would occur.
4:15 a.m., Jones is headed to a hotel on McKinley Road in Tampa. One suspect's vehicle follows Jones to the hotel, but stayed parked across the street.
At 4:38, 3 shooters exit a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles.
3 others were hurt. Jones and others in the car attempt to flee from the gunfire as the shots continue. Police say the gunmen were Gaithright and the 2 Murphy men. The 3 arrested are affiliated with 2 rival groups of Jones. Police say they worked together to carry out the murder. Jackson.
So two rival gangs. That feedback is ridiculous. Two rival gangs.
Join forces.
Yeah. Exactly. They join forces, and to execute this shit. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. And you're like, damn. And he's in Florida, where he's from. You know what I mean? It's like, it's always where you from, man, where the hate is at, and they able to, like, you're not thinking at that point. Like, if you know you doing certain shit and you moving a certain way, why would you? You're supposed to be somewhere in Malaysia or something, having to pull up. And if you can't pull up, you don't got your passport. Oh well, right? Shooters don't got passports. You gotta go where the shooters can't go.
Right.
Got that type of money. Like, I'm having a party in Siberia. Pull up.
Or you have your own situation, my nigga. Like,
R.I.P. Foolio, yeah.
You niggas, you got some bread. You down there in Florida. You can go anywhere, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas want that credit so bad, you know what I'm saying? With being outside and being in the streets and you know what I mean? Like, niggas want that credit, my nigga. Like,
that credit of locked up and now you getting commissary. Like, what? These niggas.
And now you the debtor, nigga, because you owe somebody.
Yo.
Now you going owing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. R.I.P. Foolio, though, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, rest in peace to the young brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
It's senseless, dog, like.
And then, man, it's not even a joke, but it was a Foolio move to do that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, that was a Foolio thing to do. If you living that life and you posting it, come on, man.
The way you moving around and shit, you outside of a public place at 3-4 in the morning, like.
Yeah, you see.
First of all, a regular Foolio has to worry about this happening to him at 3-4 something in the morning.
Yeah, regular dude, right?
You understand what I'm saying? You a person of status or whatever. You know what I mean? Niggas know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? You got fans and then you got ops, nigga.
Right.
You shouldn't be outside 3-4 in the morning unless you was going to get a bag at a club appearance or something like that, and then you up out of there, my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas want to live it the way they want to live it, my nigga. I'm telling you, they want that credit, my nigga. Being a real nigga. Being a real nigga.
Yeah, real.
It doesn't do nothing, my nigga. It's nothing for you, Jay.
Real niggas go to jail. They die.
Real niggas is dead and in jail, son.
Yeah, dead in jail, man.
And the rest is fucking.
And, you know, a real nigga is one who fucking understands who he is, his mission, where he's going, and take care of, you know what I'm saying? His family and on a real mission in life. Like, we got to change the narrative of real nigga. Real niggas is niggas that take care of their kids and do real nigga things. Like, you know what I mean? That's the definition of a real nigga, you know, in my eyes. But yeah, man, you know, like I said, R.I.P. to the young boy. That feedback is tremendous. R.I.P. to the young boy, man, and you know, we just gotta learn from this. We see what happened to Nipsey, PNB Rock.
It's over and over though, man.
It's just over. Oh, it's like it's not stopping.
Yo, son. This many rappers wasn't dying back in the day, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who back in our era, who died? You had Big L and Freaky Ty, right?
Big L, Freaky Ty. You got Biggie, Tupac, and this is all over years of time.
But these is This what I'm saying. This is not even like these niggas. What we talking about? These niggas is the last 4 years.
Nigga, last 4 months. Nigga. The female rapper died.
Forgot her name. Yeah. In the Bay.
Foolio just died. And it was another something else. But I mean, shit, that's 2 in 2 months.
And on 2 different sides of the map. Florida, California over there.
And you could just pick a name out of Chicago.
Somebody died. Yep.
Somebody. Lil Ron.
Somebody died.
Yep. Shooter J. Backwards Cap Kevin. Like somebody caught. And it's sad.
It is, my nigga. It is. The niggas that's running around killing each other is the army for the nation of the people.
Now imagine if they armed up and went against this crooked government.
Listen, and that's why we can't. Because we want to kill each other. So we want to kill each other more than anything else.
Shit's real. Shit's real. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. So, so what do we do? What do we, how do we offset that? How do we change that narrative? You know what I mean? How do we spin that? I mean, I feel like this same conversation, we got to change all the marching and all that shit is over, man. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All the marching and all that shit is over. You know what I mean?
There's no more marching, man. There's no more marching. It should be no more voting. It should be no more nothing, my nigga.
The people need to take over this motherfucker.
And we can, but it won't happen because niggas. Look how these two crews just came together for the betterment of whatever they believe in, right? Because they believe killing Julio was their best accomplishment, right? Now imagine if niggas on another scale can just put all their bullshit aside to come together for the main objective. And then afterwards we go back to hating each other. But let's fix some shit real quick that can better everybody. You know what I'm saying? In a different way. And if you feel that, let me tell you something. Being broke make niggas want to kill, son. Like, you ain't got no money to do nothing. That's why I want to kill a nigga right now. I'm fucked up, nigga.
Nah, that's the fact though. Imagine if everybody just had money. Like, niggas, everybody be chilling. That's the whole thing. Like, wow. But think about that.
You're gonna have the ones though that's just
crazy.
They're just wired like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they just want to go at it, like, for whatever reason.
Well, let's lock them niggas up. This would be some shit like Like, it'll be a test. What if you can just test like the world one day? Like, okay, look, everybody's gonna get bread. Like, everybody's about to be millionaires tomorrow, right? Now, but you're gonna have to divide the ones who just the bug outs. Like, who can get it? Like, what if that was a thing, but you gave the wrong motherfucker some money? This nigga buying missiles, he doing all. I'm just saying, you don't know. It'd be crazy. Like, that'd be some ill movie.
Absolutely,
Like, everybody.
Shaggy. People don't want to work together. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like children, son. They be like, oh, well, why he ain't doing as much work as I'm doing? Why you worried about what other motherfuckers is doing? Yeah. Just do what you could do and contribute your piece, and those motherfuckers is gonna get dealt with, G. Like, they're gonna get handled, son. Whether in a physical or in another sense. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and people are too selfish, Jack. People are too selfish. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And envious. And it's crazy because you could have the same amount somebody got, but the way you make it look, somebody be envious of that. Like, people will find reasons to be envious. Like, yo, we got the same, but you might, you know what I mean, dress yours up a little bit different, or just put a little bit bedazzle whatever you do to your joint, and they'll hate on that. You know what I mean? But be on the same level as you, like, and instead of coming together and joining forces and being a force, people would rather be like, yo, I don't like this, or that's cool. Like, just hate.
Listen,
for no reason.
listen to me. I could not like a motherfucker and get some business done at the same time. Yeah. I don't gotta like you to get you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for sure.
If you was to get bread with somebody that I don't fuck with or I don't like, it's bread, nigga. Yeah. Why would I stop a nigga from getting the money?
Yeah, business isn't personal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't take business personal, nigga. You need business to survive, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so where it is, it's where it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've never shown me any disloyalty, so why would I feel like you would cross me because of a person? Yeah. I'm not gonna look at it like that.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you got niggas that's like, oh, this nigga doing business with this nigga. You gonna try to take me out next, nigga? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. That's when it becomes personal.
Right. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not a lot of niggas that think like this or want to think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to be like, fuck it, nigga. Mm-hmm. It's easier to say fuck it and do what you want to do. And usually what you want to do ain't good for you to do, my nigga.
Yeah, so that
because if you could do what you wanted to do, you'll be back in the streets with some shit in your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, all over the place, ripping and running. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you. You know what I mean? Listen, I hear you.
Because it's easier to do that than it is to maintain a righteous mental and everything else that come along with it, bro.
And real stability. Yeah.
It's easier to act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, and that's one of the reasons why, yeah, man, and that's real. That's one of the reasons why you gotta be forced to change your surroundings, because going through the rough times, you get sucked back into what you know best, especially where you from. You know exactly where to go to get what you got to get, do what you got to do, to move how you got to move. And that shit becomes a cycle, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the shit that's facts of life, man. You know what I mean? And with shit like this, with killings like this, and we keep doing this type of shit to each other, we just keeping each other in that crab in the barrel cycle. You know what I mean?
But the ones that are like that, I told you before, they only operate in they lower levels. You know what I'm saying? They don't rise above it at all.
Out of three of us, who's the highest? It gotta be me. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I got patches of shit that releases sometimes from the early 2000s. It's stored in body fat that just Yeah.
Shit just leak into him and shit.
Yo, that was crazy. Oh shit. But yeah, man, you know, at the end of the day, we gotta figure it out, man. But yo, Chino XL died? Crazy. You sent me that link earlier.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Yeah.
Chino
I
X.
fuck with Chino XL. He was a cool nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like
he had the best. I said this. If we go back to a couple lives, I'm glad I said it before this because it just stamps my timing of, you know what I'm saying? Said this on a couple of lives ago. We was talking about the swaying. We got into the swaying tech.
Shit, yeah.
And I said, Chino XL said, your niggas be having the bag. Your demo get passed on the reg. You couldn't get signed if you had a white cast on your leg. That's just like he said like that.
Chino, yeah. That's what I was about to say. Like he wasn't no mainstream nigga, but he had some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't the super, you know what I mean, level nigga. He was a lyricist though. You know what I'm saying? He was an MC and
super lyricist, underground, underrated,
underrated. Right? He had some shit. I forget who he went at it with, and I think that's why he didn't really.
Yeah, he did one of those.
Take that boost like he could have. Because I thought he was gonna be an artist, nigga. Like,
yeah. What? Me too. On the swinging tech, and remember, mad people was on that. Eminem was on there. This place is my house. You might as well erase my face with white out because y'all can't see me like Mason's eyebrows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was the same track with Chino XL, Pharaoh Marshall niggas on it. But to me, Chino XL and Eminem was the standout ones on there. That line Chino in '97 was crazy.
Crazy, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's at that time. If you was working on your shit, whatever you was introducing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's shit's not being introduced no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. A lot of MCs is repetitive, my nigga. They get on a song and they rap about the same shit a different way.
Yeah.
Try to use different slangs now. You know what I'm saying? That they done picked up real quick.
Yeah. James Dawson, when he says it, damn, I thought that was a couch with a cap on it.
Yeah.
That's the check the rhyme.
That's the aesthetics. You know what I mean? The aesthetics is in effect, nigga.
Oh shit, man. Salute. Yeah. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Chino XL, man. Yeah, that's just that's a crazy loss, man. I don't know why. I don't know what happened though. What was the cause?
Yeah, I didn't see the rest of it. But
yeah, I was definitely looking it up on Google earlier. It popped up, but it didn't give the reason why though.
Yeah, they ain't really give too much, so I don't know.
Let's see what they talking about over here. Let me see. I know this Doggy Diamonds right here. Let me see.
Shout out to Doggy Diamonds.
Shout out to Doggy Diamonds.
Nigga, forgetting about Doggy, nigga. That nigga is one of the original content niggas. Like,
yeah, the original content. Exactly.
Doggy was fucking with everybody, like, early.
Oh, yeah. Let me see what Doggy Diamonds say. Matter of fact, not.
Let me give you this rundown real quick. Respected lyricist, actor, and author Chino XL has reportedly passed away at the age of 50, young age of 50. This is from Power 105 website. On Monday night, July 29th, numerous artists and fans took to social media to mourn the loss of the NYC MC after the news broke. Joe Budden, Afro, King Crooked, Sky Zoo, and others paid homage to the seasoned rapper. Damn, I really cause of death has been confirmed.
All right, so the cause of death hasn't been confirmed. That's what I was looking for. It hasn't been confirmed, which is, I guess, it's always like that. So, like the next day, and it's crazy. He was only 50 years old, man. It's like we starting to see, motherfuckers go early, man. You know what I mean? Only 50.
Yeah, son, that's what I'm saying, Jay. And worrying about the stresses of life is the main thing that be killing niggas, son.
Yeah.
You out here worrying about trying to fucking pay the bills and pay this shit, pay that shit. Mad situations popping off out of nowhere all the time. There's always death around. Everything, just everything that surrounds being around where niggas be.
Yeah, who knows, right, Trav?
The embodiment of death, my nigga. Like it's to take you out, G.
It's to take you out. Throw away the key, man. And it's like, that's why a motherfucker like me, I be on my fish oil, I be on my vitamins. I'm like on some Hulk Hogan shit, nigga. I'm on some Hulk Hogan shit, man. I stopped the cigarettes. Okay, I'm vaping, but I'm on the way out of the game. I'm on my way out.
Nigga went from a real bogey that's terrible to an electric bogey that's even worse.
Yeah.
You smoking an AI bogey, nigga. Nigga got an eye bogey.
This nigga said you're smoking the AI bogey.
You got a robo cigarette, nigga. Like, yo,
I'm not gonna sit here and let you foul me. This nigga is crazy. I'm not gonna sit here and let you.
I'd have rather you smoke the bogeys and then just be done with them and nah, because I'm hearing some shit about that electric shit and pulling. Like, come on, man.
This nigga said a robo, yo,
fam. You gotta don't you recharge this shit?
Yeah, you gotta recharge it, Naka.
You gotta plug this bitch in like a phone, 50%, nigga.
It's 50%.
See, right? Look, you got a percentage on it. Like... yes, that shit got.
That nigga said
that got a level. That shit got a status on it, nigga. Like you get to.
Yo, chat, y'all heard this nigga? He said you smoking the AI bogey, a robo cigarette. That shit is hilarious. I gotta take that shit on stage. That shit is funny.
Nigga said I got the electric shit now.
That nigga said an AI.
That's my nigga see. Yo, that's
if
like
y'all hear anybody say that shit, y'all know they got it from Locke because he just freestyle.
Yeah, because that was freestyle, nigga. That just came off the dome, nigga. That was I ain't hear that nowhere, nigga.
That shit, I'm taking that shit on stage with me. Nigga, you know how nigga we family. I should stay in.
We one in the same, nigga. You can take it, nigga. You already know, nigga.
I'm taking that shit on stage.
We recycle each other's shit, nigga. Like
exactly, nigga. That shit was hilarious, nigga. That nigga said a robo cigarette. Y'all better not tell y'all. Don't tell nobody that joke, y'all. Cause I'm taking that shit on stage.
That shit, son.
Yeah, now on some real shit, man. I'm about to hit these clubs in Syracuse. I've been low key writing 15 minutes, writing little 15 minutes. No, I'm dead ass serious. I've been doing this my whole life. Like, yo,
you brought you so you could go and get that niggas.
Yeah, like I've been writing stand up. No, I've been writing stand up.
Oh, you talking about stand up shits? Oh, okay.
I've been doing that shit my whole life. One time I booked myself at this hotel in Suffolk County. And it was
I booked myself.
I booked I called. It was like Cedric Entertainer. All these guys gonna be there. So I called. I said, I see this event's going on. Y'all need opening acts or whatever the case may be. He's like, yeah. So I'm acting like I'm my manager. I'm like, well, I got this guy Magic. He's hilarious. He did this here. He did this here. It was like, well, we'll pay him $500. I booked the shit and chickened out. Never went. I never went, son.
See, I would have been like, yo, go get that 500, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
I never went. Yo, I booked myself and never fucking went. But I've always written 5 minutes I've always written 5 minutes because I've always wanted to do that. I always wanted to. But anyway, yeah. So crazy, man. R.I.P. Chino, right?
Yeah, R.I.P. Chino XL, man.
Y'all niggas be having the bag. Your demo get
R.I.P. Foolio. I don't like calling him that, man. Like, R.I.P. to the young brother.
What's
Like
his
this,
name? Yeah. What's his name? I don't know his name.
I think it was John or Jason, something, shit like that. I can't remember. But
R.I.P. to the
peace
young
to
fella.
him, man.
R.I.P. to the young fella, man. R.I.P. Chino, man. Because I heard that line in 97. That shit was crazy. Y'all niggas be having the bag. Your demo get passed on the reg. You couldn't get signed if you had a white cast on your leg. Because at the time, I had a white cast on my wrist. And the line caught me like, damn.
Damn, that nigga had some ill shit right there with the cat. I got the cast
yeah.
on. I gotta think of some shit like that. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I was mad a lot of people ain't signed my cast after that. Like,
But nigga, that's the essence of hip hop right there. Like, for you know what I'm saying? When you spitting, nigga, like, that's the essence right there, son.
Exactly.
Make you wanna write some harder shit now. Like, nah, I gotta come up with some next line now, nigga. Like,
even if you take the cadence,
right,
flip it your own shit.
Your own shit. It don't matter, son. Like, that's how you do that shit, nigga. Like,
that's how
now niggas don't do that now, nigga. They don't worry about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like being lyrically better than a nigga, they don't worry about that.
They don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it's about, really.
That's what I thought, nigga. Like, now I'm about to try to write this nigga, so hold on, nigga. Even if I just give 8 balls of some stupid retarded and then I
gotta
lay low a little bit, then yeah, you know what I mean? Like back off a little bit, but yeah.
I gotta get mines off. So I'm watching the interview today. Of Fuse 808 Mafia Fuse.
Mm-hmm.
So you know my sentiments on that.
Yeah, I remember.
So so I'm watching the interview because I'm like, I want to see if this guy interviewing him is going to probe him on where you from and the origins of shit, right? And the guy did. You know what I'm saying? He gave him all the segue to pay as much homage as he could. That's all I'm gonna say.
On some where you're from, who's some of your influences, what made you start making da da da. Yeah, I know what you mean. Segue, nigga. He gave him the grounds opportunity, nigga.
That fucked me up because he said, "So, where you from? New York, right? Yeah. The Bronx? Yeah." I said, "What the fuck?" And so he had a few times to clean it up too. Like the dude interviewing him kind of knew where he was.
It's like he knew and shit. And he like, oh, word?
Asked him another time, and another time, and then when he brought him to a point where he had to say, "Well, my mom's moved." Now I've always said he wasn't from the Velt; he was from Queens, but he moved to the Velt when he was like, 15 or something. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the case, maybe 14, 15. Long story short, your name got made in the Velt. Right. But it was from Queens to the Velt, not the Bronx. So I thought he was going to clean that up, then clean that up. Then when it got to the point where, well, what were you doing first, producing or rapping? Only thing he said was, well, when I was, so my mom, she ended up moving to Roosevelt, Long Island, and then I was in a group. And that didn't work out, so I started like getting a passion for doing beats. He just the niggas, if the nigga did one of these, he jumped right over like he went to. I was in the group and didn't say, "Yo, here it is. This is your chance." And yo, shout out to Quest, Flames, Magic, Saya. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout the niggas out, son. Like you know that's how niggas get, man.
It was just like he wanted to dance. Like he don't even. That shit pissed me off again. Like yo, it's crazy, man.
You're not from Queens at all, And then you don't mention the Velt, nigga, like at all. Or like you don't say nothing about the like.
No, yo, you had any mentors? Didn't mention, no DC or motherfuckers from the hood. That was just like, it was weird, bro. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. It was just like, damn, fam. Like you couldn't even say, yo, nah. I used to kick. Nigga, I was with Magic and Saya every day. Like, let me tell you, like, get them the origins. Like, you want the origins?
That's what I'm saying, and this is what I'm talking about with niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I don't like niggas, right? I still did certain things with niggas that I won't take away from, and I won't take away from those niggas and what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ask a story. Yeah, I was in a group, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Such and such. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is on some bitch shit right now, but it is what it is. That's all you gotta do, nigga.
And that's not even the story. The story is it could never even be none of that because it was all like that's the point. Like yo,
and that's the worst part about it. That's the worst part of it.
That's the worst part about it, bro.
There shouldn't even be no weird feelings about it. That you should be able to just express it.
And even if that's all you do, this is your moment to say, yo, I love like
I got love for niggas.
Yeah, like if it wasn't for this, let me tell you the meat and potato. If it wasn't for this, like it would have been like I was out. You know what I mean? Like get at real, and that shit is just bogus, bro. It's bogus. It's bogus, bro. Like I'm not. That's crazy.
That's how niggas be ending up, son. When they get some dollars and shit, my nigga. I'm telling you, when niggas think they about to have some shit popping with a nigga, they'll start doing dishonorable shit like that, my nigga. Like
you know what I mean? Not when you broke bread and dreamed together. Like you know what I mean? And went half on Chinese food and that era of this ever happened, we going this gonna happen for us. Like either way, like that shit is just the most craziest shit to me, bro. Cause I remember right before the nigga left town, not gonna lie, invited him to the crib. We was writing to this shit that I had. I remember the beat, but I forgot the hook. But it was some crazy shit. I said, Fuse, pull up. This shit fire for me and you. We writing the shit. I got watered up. I spent off. I forgot Fuse is at the crib. I forgot. I came back like yo, Fuse is here. But that's the last time I seen Fuse. So I don't know if that's the last impression. You know what I'm saying? He had on me, but I'm like the Sean Price of the boot camp clique. Niggas know how mad. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was in my crew. Like, you know what I mean? You know, but I was Sean Price though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So because we used to idolize the boot camp clique. We used to idolize them. That's he put me on really. Not he, my cousin, but Fuse was a boot camp Tim's and Hood check nigga, man. That was our thing, man.
Yeah.
He mentioned the nigga asked him, "Oh, who influenced you?" Redman. My nigga, you listen to boot camp. Oh, what are you talking about? Like, first of all, the joint Unleash the Savages. When I say Unleash the Savages and let the madness begin, I sink your teeth up in your skin and give a sinister grin. That's Fuse verse. That hook is Fuse from Fuse verse.
Word.
I purposely did. I said I'm taking that. You don't want to. I'm taking as a tribute to him, though.
Right.
So Savages, that word, at least the Savages, and let the madness begin. That's from Fuse verse, bro, on the song we did together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he bodied that shit. Yo, Fuse was dumb. I'm not, it just, my brother, it just pisses me off that I don't know. I feel out of touch with him. You know what I mean? Pause. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if y'all don't know what I'm saying, Fuse, if y'all know who 808 Mafia is, Fuse 808 from the legendary producers out of Atlanta. But Fuse is from Strong Island, where I'm from. And we grew up together. And it's just been a disdain between me and him because he's a platinum producer. You know what I'm saying? And I guess when you hit certain levels, you get in different circles and you go by different mantras or whatever the case may be.
Stop talking to the niggas that help build who the fuck you is.
Yeah.
That's what it is, nigga. That's why I said I don't fuck with industry niggas, man. I don't fuck with the industry, bro. I don't, nigga. It's like a bunch of reasons why I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's another one right there.
Yeah.
There goes another one.
Yeah.
Because that's how niggas get once they get put on and shit.
And you know what's crazy? And the crazy thing is, you're a platinum producer, right? Now, if you were to ask the question, well, Mads, what would you ask of him? All I would ask of him is, you're a platinum producer. I rhyme. I know you're making these 808 down South beats, but on your spare time, can I get 10 New York gritty tracks from you? Can I get an hour?
Can I get a couple gritties?
I mean, just get some gritties. That's all. Produced by Fuse. And it would have been crazy because you doing all this Atlanta shit, they'll see your diversity. They would see your diversity of how you could do that and this. And that would have crushed everything. Nobody would have knew. Like, this thing is really, that's why you're Fuse? like, because you can fuse it like, come on, man. He wasn't looking.
It's very scary now. It's very, very scary now. Yes.
Come on, bro. That's all I would have. If you say, yo, or Mads, what you would have asked of him? Bread? I don't want no bread. Let me get 10 for an album. Just give me 10 tracks.
Yeah.
Or some gritty New York produced by Fuse with the tag on it. 808. Come on.
That's it, man. Got the tag, it's the sound, it's there, nigga. Like, yeah.
Come on, man. But
why not, nigga? Like,
why? That's like you right now, Locke, getting a deal tomorrow and just disappearing. Like,
and I don't see nobody no more. Like,
the chat to be destroying you. Like, fuck Locke. We always knew he's a fucking traitor.
Yeah. It's gonna be some niggas that feel like that. It's definitely gonna be some that feel like that. But those are niggas that think they're entitled to anything that you understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga. Y'all motherfuckers gonna get left right where you supposed to be.
Yo, and it's crazy. And Quest, we had a strong group, man. We used to go against the bounty hunters, but it was like Quest working for Tyler Perry. He always like hit me like he's like, man. No, he told me on Instagram. He was like, man, it's like I forgot to tell you this thing. He's like, you was my favorite rapper my whole life. Like, don't be like, yo. He was like, I never told you this. Like, I just want to tell you this. Like, nigga, you're one of my favorite rappers, like ever. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm sorry. He said, I'm sorry, I never told you this. You know what I mean? And that shit made me feel good because I was the youngest in the group, but I was coming with that.
That's Shoot 5 Quest.
Yeah, Shoot 5.
I told you that nigga recorded in my crib before.
Exactly. Exactly. At the height of all
of that situation he had going on. Yeah, because we gave him the beats for it, nigga.
Yeah, that track that he did was on that Strong Island mixtape that came out.
The nigga Live made that beat, nigga.
Crazy. Shout out to Live.
Shout out to Live, nigga. Like, shout out to Quest, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Quest. Word up, man. Doing this thing on the top of every. He owns a camera. He owns a lighting company for movie lots. So when movies need lighting, they call his company, and he comes with the lights and the microphones.
Right.
The nigga straight up works for Tyler Perry. He does all.
He's straight, yeah.
He moved to Atlanta and said, I'm out of here. Him and the Fuse went down there, and they were tight. But I never asked, why you and Fuse? I never get in there because they was my OGs, kinda. Fuse and Quest was older than me, but Fuse always hung with us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Me and Saya. But fucking Quest, you know what I'm saying? He was like the OG, but they didn't chill with me like that. Like I was the youngest nigga, you know what I mean? They didn't chill with me. Studio, yeah, we cool, I love, but the niggas is out doing other shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, him and Fuse were really close. So much so that I remember Fuse to tell me on certain songs, like, I gotta finish writing this for Quest. Like, he used to write some of Quest stuff, and he used to write E and J's rhymes back in the days. You know, E&J, you know, Battle Circuit back in the day.
Shit with Knicks, yeah. I remember that.
Fuse, this is a hip hop nigga. Nigga, I know he used to write at my house. Fuse used to write E&J shit, man. When he first, I'm telling you, anyway. So yeah, you know, but them not getting along, I don't know what happened. But for the fact that he's not with Quest and they not like that, tells me more about this nigga character. Because I came in the group last. Him and Quest was already, they was so like, damn, like he really a super day one. Y'all not talking is crazy, B. I don't get it.
I'm telling you, man. You know what I mean? That money, nigga.
Damn. That's why that money. That's we got it. I was just thinking the other day. Remember the Ted DiBiase? I don't know if you used to watch wrestling, but remember the $1 Million Man?
Good night, Jackie.
Jackie, good night. Good night.
Yeah. Tight, you know what I mean? Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah, man. Shit, yo. Yeah, shit crazy, man. I know I was going off on a tangent, man, but that shit is really
Nah, I mean, nigga, listen, man. It's a real thing and it happens like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the nigga Live did that shit. Jumped up, ran off with some other niggas that is fucking trash and that he just making beats for niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it'd be like that, man. It'd be
and
like
I be hearing this shit, and it's fire, but I know I could have him making some crazier shit. Niggas he ain't working like how he was working when he was with me, nigga.
Yeah.
It's a different work, nigga.
That's what it did.
When you tell me you want to do something, and I know how we gotta work that shit, nigga, you don't want, nigga. I'm telling you, man. Like I go stupid, my nigga. I overdo it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I OD on shit, nigga. It's like, nah, we gotta do it again. Come on.
Derek, salute, man. He said I got a problem with the lettuce, bacon, tomato community. What's your problem with them? Yeah, state your problem, Derek.
State word. Welcome to the chat. Hope you subscribe to the channel.
Word up, man.
Like
State
the video
your
on the
problem.
way out.
This is where, because this is where you let it out at, man. This is where, know, and you should be able to have a freedom of speech. Are they taking that from us too? Are they taking freedom of speech from us too?
They trying to, nigga.
Ridiculous. We can't have nothing, man. And it's supposed to be America, land of the free. Where, man?
I mean, listen, I keep telling you, man, as long as we up under they shit, as long as we citizens of America, that's what we gonna have to deal with, man.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right about
You gotta look at we are considered corporations, nigga. Our names in all caps is the corporate entity. You understand what I'm saying? So what we are supposed to do is step away from being a dead entity into being ones controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like it's the piece to the puzzle. It's the pawn piece. You know what I mean? It's like a chess piece or whatever, man.
That's like, why Doom had that song, all caps. MF Doom. All caps. I bet you that has something to do with being, you know what I mean, having the information. You know what I'm saying? All caps when you spell my name. Doom, like, yeah, Doom was on it, man. It's crazy about Doom too, because when he passed away, he told his wife not to announce it to 30 days later. Remember? Like, people like, why did he do that? Like, that just went over niggas' head. Like, when we found out Doom was passed away, it was already 30 days after. That shit just crazy, man. But yeah, Lock, man, we touched all bases, man. We did what we had to do, man. I guess we're gonna close it out here, fam. Yo, you know what it is, though, man. Till next time. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat. Hope y'all catch it. If y'all didn't catch it now, catch it when it's public. Everybody who catch it public, you know what it is, man. Peace.
Back. In the name of Marauders, we out.
You already know. Peace.